All right, Miss Lang, you are here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Are you able to turn your camera on? This is the
I
first time
am,
we're doing this.
no, I did it last week. I am not able to turn my camera on.
All right, so I have a
Right, Miss
workaround.
Lang, you are here. Can you hear me?
Whoop, there's me in delay. All right, so Miss, I'm gonna make you a co-host. So you have to come in as a panelist, and now you're a co-host. Can you turn your camera on now?
Yes.
There we go. All right, so we can kick off. Welcome, students. Today is Tuesday, September the 28th, 2021. Let's kick off our TQ Star Morning Show right. Okay, here we go. Oh, nope, that's not right. Oh, something's wrong right here. Okay, I've got to get that figured out. All right, friends, today is Tuesday, September the 28th, 2021. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Today is September the 28th, 2021. It is National Strawberry Cream Pie Day. I can think of many, many ways that strawberries taste delicious, and this might be in my top 3. So if you enjoy a good strawberry cream pie, we wish you the greatest of days today. As we get ready for our day, we're going to practice our mindfulness moment with our TQ Star breathing. So we're sitting up in our chairs, our backs are straight up, we're stretching our muscles. We're breathing in on the green arrows, breathing in out on the red arrows. So take a deep breath in through the nose, hold it, and let it go through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out through the mouth. One more time in, and one more time out. All right, we have a special guest here today. Miss Lang is going to be sharing some Hispanic Heritage Month information with us. So Miss Lang, take it away.
Good morning, TQ Stars. So I'm back today to share a little bit more about Hispanic Heritage Month. And this week, we're going to be talking about different ways that the Hispanic Americans have influenced our culture. Today, we're going to start with food. Everybody loves to talk about food. So as you see on the slide, I've put together some typical Hispanic foods that you might find in our local community, maybe at restaurants, or maybe that you've even tried at home. There's so many different foods that have Hispanic influence. This is really just a short list. And to be honest, some of my favorites. Foods like empanadas and flan are common in many countries in Latin America, not just one specific country, also in the Caribbean and Spain. But there are other foods that are specific to certain countries. Foods like lomo saltado, which we usually find in Peru, alfajores, which are from Argentina, baleadas from Honduras, enchiladas de pollo from Mexico, and then one of my favorites are pupusas from El Salvador. So, have you tried one of these foods before? You can talk about that a little bit more with your class this morning. I look forward to sharing a little bit more with you this week about other ways that Hispanics have influenced our culture.
So Ms. Lang, I'll say that pupusas are one of my favorites as well. During the closure of schools last year, my daughter and I actually, we made our own, including the red salsa that goes with it, including the cabbage that goes with it. It was not as good as you can get in many of the fine restaurants in the area, but it was okay.
I was going to ask how they turned out.
I tried to do one of those dough presses. It didn't quite work out.
Yeah, there is a special technique to it, I'm sure.
Yes, and I don't have that technique. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that with us today.
You're so welcome.
All right, we have some announcements today. Actually, only one. Our MSA football program is meeting in the breezeway by the playground at dismissal. Students will go there when they are called to do so. Our lunch choices today are chicken patty is the regular, and there was a change in the menu. It is alternate is grilled cheese. Students, we apologize for that, but the alternate today is grilled cheese. So chicken patty or grilled cheese. We've got some students celebrating birthdays today. These students will come down to the media center following the conclusion of announcements to pick up their birthday book. They are Simran Walia in Mrs. Nemenzo's third grade class and Jordan Doman in Mrs. Norton's fourth grade class. So Simran and Jordan, happy birthday to you. Please come down after announcements to pick up your birthday book. So students, we're introducing something new here today. We're going to talk about how we are recognizing our students who are respectful, responsible, and safe. And we're creating a new award this year called the North Star Student Award. So if you've ever heard of the North Star in the Northern Hemisphere, which is where we are currently, when we look into the night sky, there's a star called Polaris. It's not the brightest star out there. In fact, it's only about the 50th brightest star. But the really unique thing about Polaris is that as the Earth rotates, okay, all the stars in the sky seem to move, right? They're not actually moving. We're moving. It looks that way. I'll show you a picture in a second. But Polaris is positioned in the sky exactly at a point right above the top of the Earth where it actually stays in the same position all night long. So sailors and travelers over the years have always looked to Polaris, or what we call the North Star, as a star that helps them find their way. If you stand and look right at the North Star, you know that you're facing north. Directly behind you is south, to your left is west, and to your right is east. Sorry for that. So we're thinking about the same thing when we think about our North Star students. They show us the way. Our North Star students show us how to be respectful, responsible, and safe through simple, everyday actions. They're not the brightest star. They might be the 50th brightest star, but they're always there. We can always count on them to be safe, respectful, and responsible through their daily actions. So this is what it actually looks like. This is a time-lapsed photo of the Northern Hemisphere taken on a night. And you see kind of right in the middle, there's Polaris not moving. So we always know which way we're headed. If we head towards Polaris or the North Star, we're heading in the right direction. So we want to look to these North Star students as our way to see that we're heading in the right direction. We can be more like them, more respectful, more responsible, more safe. And we look to their daily actions as examples of that. So here's how it works. The North Star students will be identified by school staff. Teachers and all staff members are getting copies of a North Star Student Award certificate in their box. They'll turn those into the office. We will publicly acknowledge those North Star students. They'll have their photograph taken and put on the board outside of the main office. We will acknowledge them on AETV or the announcements, making phone calls home. We'll figure out some really nice ways to really highlight the awesome work of our North Star students. So this is what the certificate looks like. We want to know from the teacher, obviously the student name, checking the box, were they respectful, responsible, or safe? And give us a quick little bit of information about how they were respectful, responsible, or safe in their everyday actions. And obviously we want the staff name and the date for that so we can recognize the staff as well. And I want to congratulate our very first ever North Star Student Award winners. They are Milkias Estefanos from Miss Trimble's fifth grade class and Caleb Selter from Mrs. Nemenzo's third grade class. And here's why. Milkias got off the bus one day and he brought to the office someone's Chromebook. Someone had left a Chromebook behind and he was respectful of their property and he took responsibility for their property and brought it to the office just like he had. Well, it just so happened that Caleb Selter, when we looked at the name on the Chromebook, he knew exactly where the student was. And instead of Mr. Mullenholz delivering it to the student, Caleb said, you know what, Mr. Mullenholz, I can do that for you. And he was very respectful and responsible for that. And I appreciated both of them helping reunite one of our third grade friends with their Chromebook. So Caleb and Milkias, I'll be in touch with you, but you're going to be our very first two North Star Student Award winners. And I really want to thank you for showing us the way. All right, students, from our North Star students to our TQ Star Pledge, we want to round out our announcements here by reminding ourselves of what it means to be a TQ Star here at Ashburton. I pledge to be a top quality star who strives to reach my goals by taking responsibility, acting safely, and respecting myself and others. We hope everyone has a fantastic day of learning.